what's going on, guys? I'm Andrew Dokkan. Today we are going to be going over our banner predictions and what we think will be on the banners for the Ultimate Goku and we made this list the day before the recording, 2 days before the release, so we didn't see the art.
No turning back, we are born to dream in a world full of sin where we never could reach. Every time makes on the win, I've been like life right by just a blow you see. One mind, two while stuck in divinity. Odds can't winkler, heaven sent a Jesse, and speed rush tweak to a melancholy victory and test don't stand.
Our predictions. So let's go ahead and get right into this.
Bruh.
Okay, so we have the Ultra Instinct Goku banner here, and starting off, you can see on screen, this is pretty much what we're thinking is the banner's going to look like in our eyes. I mean, what do you have to say? Yeah, for the most part, I think we were pretty. I think a lot of these games are going to be on here, but I'd say for the most part, we were like pretty like fast, and it was pretty easy to think of a lot of characters on here. There's a few, like 1 or 2, that were like a little bit who could go in the spot, but like I think for the most part we did a pretty good job, like, you know, getting characters and thinking like logically who could be on there. So yeah, I think we did a pretty decent job. So yeah, let's start off here. So first we got that STR Vegito. The STR Vegito unit, we know that based off of last year's anniversary banners, it's either in this spot it's going to be the Vegito or it's going to be the Boo Tanks or Buhan, however you want to say it. It's one of them is going to be in that spot. It depends on how they do it. Last year on the Dokkan Fest A they put Cell, and on the Dokkan Fest B they put Gohan. So they could do the same thing. So on this one they could end up putting Boo Tanks, and then on the other one they could put the Goku and Vegeta. It's interchangeable, but we do know that's a guaranteed. Plus, obviously the LR would be the first slot, and then there's also the banner unit that will come out. And now it's not going to be a Master Roshi, so I don't know what it will be for a banner unit. I'm not sure. When we were originally thinking, we were thinking it was going to be a Master Roshi, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Maybe a Gohan, Ultimate Gohan. Alright, then now we have the Super Saiyan 4s, because last year's banners, it had the Blue Fusions, the 3-year Fusions, and then the Gohan and Cell. So if we go ahead 1 year, it should be the new anniversary units, the Worldwide Down Celebration units, and then the 4 years, because it's a year later. So that's why we put Goku here, and this is Goku's banner. So this, for a fact, needs to be Goku. It just makes sense. The other, if Vegeta's on Goku's banner and Goku's on Vegeta's banner, it's kind of weird. Same with a couple of other picks on this banner. And we go to the next one. We have Int UI Goku. Obviously, he's going to be on the banner because it's a UI Goku banner. That's a given. There's not much to say about that. And then Bukao Ken is there because Bukao Ken is closely related to UI Goku. His Spear Bomb is basically the trigger for UI Goku. He's a newer Dokkan Fest. So and he's a Goku from the Tournament Power. So I feel like any Goku from the Tournament Power is a pretty good candidate to be here. So you can probably explain the last 4, I guess. Yeah. So next we put in Super Saiyan 2 Goku, and this one was a little bit iffy. This is one of the 2 that we were kind of wondering who would be on this banner, because we couldn't think of an extra slot. But then I remembered these guys, and these guys actually haven't been back, I'm pretty sure, since I think it's the Worldwide Download Celebration. They haven't been back. Yeah. I think so. Yeah, I think it's been since then. So I think they would actually work pretty well here, and so I guess you can guess for the Vegeta banner, but like Vegeta would be in that slot as well, because it just makes sense to they're dual Dokkan Fest. Goku and Vegeta, just put them on that banner. For the next one we got Frieza. Frieza, it's about his time to get back on another banner. He came out in October. and it's I think now it should be the time he's coming back. If not, he's definitely coming back. I think the next banner after the anniversary, but he should be back this banner on one of the two. So this one's also kind of interchangeable. It could be either this one or the Vegeta one he's on. It's probably this one, I'd say, but it could be the Vegeta one, to be fair.
Yeah.
Next we got Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, because namely because last year they put an EZA on this banner, so we thought, all right, so since they put an EZA, like which was the Tech Mergemasu on, what is it, on Vegito's banner is Tech Mergemasu, on Gogeta banner is STR Omega. So we just thought, all right, so his basically turn power. He's Reptile Universe 7. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, he has an EZA. I thought that would just make a lot of sense. He's probably going to be on there. And then lastly, Super Saiyan 4s. Now, this is a stretch, because this was also a hard one to think of. But, like, we're thinking that they might possibly give him EZAs during this celebration. Like, it's very possible they do both of them in this celebration, because it's like a Goku and Vegeta type celebration right now. Or, like, the main units are, at least. It's Universe 7, but it's a little far-fetched, but, like, it could happen realistically, so... that was the main pick for Super Saiyan 4 Goku being on this banner.
Yeah. So the last two units on the banner would just be the banner unit and then the LR UI Goku. So yeah, if the Super Saiyan 4s get an EZA, they would be probably in those slots. And then if they don't, who would be the last unit? Who would you think? I don't know. Like
it's a little hard.
It's most likely going to be an old unit, because they usually put like 2, but they could not, because UI Goku's getting old at this point. So they could do like a newer unit, but then like I don't know who they like. The only thing I could think of was freaking the one pick that we put on Vegeta's banner. That was in STR Blue Kaioken spot. That's the only other person I could think of. But
I mean, unless they go with like, if they really want to, they could just put like, since they never come back on banners, like in Future Gohan and what's it called? 13.
Yeah.
I guess they could put them. That would be a pretty good banner if that was the case. Putting both of them on there. Because Saiyan 13's not bad. He's definitely good.
Yeah, he's just not hype. He's very good. He's just not hype.
Yeah.
And so yeah, if you see this banner, then it should be relatively easy to know how the next banner would look. It's pretty much just like a flip-flop version of it, kind of. It's not exactly. And yeah, so this is the banner. So let's start off here. It'd be an Evolution Blue Vegeta in the first slot there, in front of Buhan. Or Bootanks, I should say. Then we have Bootanks there. Just like I said before, for the first 2 slots, it will make this quick to understand. Just like I said before, it was the Worldwide Download Celebration units and then the Anniversary units from 2 years prior. So you don't do the math. 2 years prior to 6 years, 4 years. So Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, plus this is a Vegeta banner, so it just makes sense. And Bootanks is the Worldwide Download Celebration unit. Like we said, it could be interchangeable, but I actually like Bootanks here because there is no other like physical unit on this banner. So I think having a physical unit as Bootanks there is nice. And then we go on next, we have Blue Evolution Blue Vegeta, the transforming one. He's going to be on there, same reason as why UI Goku was on the UI Goku one. They both transform into the literal LRs that are there. They link probably perfectly with the LRs pretty much, so it just makes sense. That's a given. Bardock, we're putting Bardock on here because Bardock is, what's it called? We were thinking like, who would like, kind of be like, kind of, I don't know, on par, not even on par, I mean kind of on par, but like interchangeable with Blue Kaioken, and we couldn't really think of anyone from the tournament power, so what we did was we just put Bardock here because Bardock is a Saiyan, Vegeta is all about pure Saiyans, which we think he might lead, so Bardock being on the banner could help out like people who need to get more units for the category, like new players. And then Bardock is like the only like single Dokkan Fest that like besides like Future Gohan and Android 13 that I could see coming back. Like I don't see Hit, for example, being on there instead of like Bardock. Like I'd prefer Bardock, and I'd most likely see Bardock rather than we'd see like a Hit or like maybe Transforming Vegeta. There's a chance, maybe. But,
yeah, but I mean, if they wanted to make the banners the best they could for people to summon on, they definitely put Bardock instead. I'm trying to think. They wouldn't put Beerus on there, would they?
I didn't even think of Beerus.
Because
they could do Beerus.
Yeah, I mean like Universe 7.
Yeah, that would be pretty nice. Beerus would not be bad.
Alright, so for the second row, we got, like I said, basically the opposite, Tech Monster Vegeta, just because, same reason, they haven't been back since the World Download Celebration, they're dual Dokkan Fast, he's Vegeta, you know, yada yada. Cooler
Cooler could come back, I think. I was trying to remember when Cooler last came back. I think it was the Frieza banner, actually, when he last came back on Deku. So, same thing, I guess, with Frieza almost. Is like, he could be coming back soon. He should be coming back soon. Like, or the next banner, or next 2 banners, or something like that. So I think he would be a good choice. And plus, if he's on the banner, it's automatically a decent banner at least, because he's on there.
Yeah.
I mean, this banner's pretty good, I'd say. I mean, for most of the units, I'd say are pretty good. The least are, you know, the last 2, but, you know, let's talk about the next one. In Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, he has an easy A. He's actually very good, at least from my, like, using him and stuff like that. He has the stun chance, you know, he greatly raising for 3 turns, stuff like that. Giving 50% defense to Realm of Gods. It's really good, and, you know, the new LRs are going to be Realm of Gods units. So, you know, having a support, or semi-support, he's not meant for support, but semi-support, like, gives defense, is pretty cool for them. And then lastly, we've got Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Same thing, like we were saying, the old Super Saiyan 4s could definitely get easy A's. I mean, it's been 4 years since they've released, so I feel like, you know, if you do it, like, I feel like it's a kind of big celebration. Maybe they'll do it next year. Oh, nah, they won't wait that long. Nah, it'll come out this year. Never mind. Scratch that.
They're coming out this year.
Yeah. Their ECAs are definitely coming out this year. Because they're almost done with the 120s at this point. So yeah. That's basically the banner. This video was a lot quicker, I just realized, than expected. I don't know if we have any final things to talk about.
I mean, not much. Like you said, like, changes would be, like, they could add in Future Gohan, Angel 13. I didn't think of Beerus. Beerus could be added. And they could throw some curveballs to make the banner just, like, absolutely busted. Like, they could, like, put, like, Kefla on the banner, and I don't even dare say it, Gogeta on the banner. If they did that, the banners would be amazing, but I don't know if they would do all that. That's kind of crazy. That's quite, I mean, Gotenks and Boo, I feel like could come on the banner. I feel like there's a good chance they could get back, even though they were on the New Year's banner. They might want to bring them back. Trunks and Zamasu, we also thought about them. They could have came back. Maybe instead of one of, like, the last 2.
Oh, but I did realize Trunks and Zamasu, I think, were on the New Year's banners as well.
Oh, were they? Yeah. Oh, yeah, they were. Yeah. It was Trunks and Zamasu on one of them, and then yeah. Okay. So yeah, Gotenks and Boo and Trunks. So the only other ones besides that is Gogeta and Broly, but they're kind of getting old now. That's the only thing.
Like, Gogeta's definitely still a good one, but everyone's, like, rainbowing them at this point, so it's like,
yeah.
You know, putting someone that old nowadays is just not very good.
Yeah, and then, like, the only ones that other make sense is transforming Goku and transforming Vegeta,
which would just make the banners not really that good. It just devalue the banner, especially Goku. Vegeta, I mean, but, like, say the new Vegeta's a pure Saiyan's leader, why do you want to get transformed Vegeta anymore?
Yeah.
Now you really don't want to get him, because, like, the main thing you want him for was the leader skill, but if I don't pull the Vegeta, then I'm definitely gonna be using him as a friend if he loses Pure Saiyans. You already know. Yeah. So yeah, that was basically it. I think we talked pretty well about the banners. Like I was saying before, I think we did a pretty good job assessing what the banners could be, because, I mean, we got, from a logical standpoint, we got a few of the units that I think are definitely going to be on there. And then we just got some choices that I feel like just really, really make sense. So I guess you guys can let us know, like, what do you guys think about these picks for the banners, and, like, if you guys would change or interchange anyone on them. But yeah, that's basically it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and, you know, put the post notifications on, and, you know, share it with your friends and family. You know, it really helps, and it, you know, you guys don't know how much it helps. It's cool to see the support, and yeah. So, yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll see you guys next time, and yeah, peace.
Peace.
Everybody flow with me. This is your boy Knuckles, and this is Aquatic Mind. I'm on, y'all. Let's take a dive in Aquatic Mind. Once was a cold pit, but now it's a water ride. Makes you wanna sit back, enjoy the life, and do things you like doing, get to shine.